Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be adjusting valves on our CB550 engine build that we're doing, that we have been working on for the past few episodes. Come along, check it out. Should be pretty quick and painless. I say that. Anything can happen. Here we go. There's a couple of tools that you'll be wanting to have. Feeler gauges. These things are cool. They are Motion Pro, I believe. And this tappet holder by Motion Pro. Very cool tool to have. And we need something to be able to turn the crank. And a vice grip just won't work, so we're going to use a crescent wrench. This goes on the end of the crank. We turn the crank over to be able to find top dead center on our number 1 cylinder. And that will leave these loose. So let's turn it over. We're going to put something down into the hole to check the pistons at the top. This electronic ignition system from Dyna has its own degree wheel built into the system. It's actually really, really cool. These should be loose, which they are. This is 2 thousandths for intake is the specification, and 3 thousandths for the exhaust is the specification. This is actually a really cool tool. If you're doing any of this, you want to have this because it makes life so much easier. You can just put that into there under the tappet and it fits right in, and sort of a Bob's your uncle moment. So what I like to do is pass, no pass sort of test. So we have a tiny little bit of drag on the feeler gauge, and then I'll take the 3 and see if it will fit. And if it fits, then it's not adjusted as tight as it needs to be. So we're going to loosen this a hair. So that one fits in, a little bit of effort. And that one does not fit in with a little bit of effort. So we make this tight. There is a torque spec for this. I don't know what it is, but quite tight is pretty good. Three fits. I have a 4 and a 5 also. Put those up right. Yeah, see that? So we got a 4 and a 5 also, which allows me to run the check of pass, no pass. And that would be not working there, so we're good on that. I'll just tighten this down. Now when I'm tightening this, because I've got this to the right point, I'm turning this against the tightening. Because if you don't, it'll get tighter and it will take you out of spec. So we don't want to actually turn the post, we just want to turn the lock nut. And then go back in and check it, just to confirm that you've got it right. So now we're going to move on to number 2 and 3. So if we spin this over, the next position should be top dead center for cylinders 2 and 3, which would be that one. I believe that's the firing order. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that we've buttoned everything up, we will be taking the engine off of the bench here, laying on its side on the floor, and we're going to try to shoehorn it into the frame. That's our next step. just like that, we have an engine in. I'd call that some progress. That's cool.